What's going on, everybody? James Wayne with Steer Your Mind, and welcome to another video. And excuse me, there's a beat behind me. Yep, I think it. Yeah, I think it's going. But uh, but yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, thanks. Anyway, this is James Wayne with Steer Your Mind, and welcome to another video. Now, before I begin, make sure you like the video, and also comment down below what you want me to make next. And also make sure you subscribe to the Steer Your Mind channel for more content. And yes, what a lovely day it is today. A lovely Saturday afternoon. And what I want to talk about in this video specifically is about rejection, and pretty much how you should see rejection, and you shouldn't see rejection as just something that's derogatory or a bad thing. I had this problem a lot, and it pretty much has cost me like years and years of more failures, which failure is okay, but also it's how I took those failures, is how I took that rejection. So based on your thought process, rejection is going to be taken as something good or something bad. Like, if you let rejection always halt your success, then you have no choice but to heed to those to that action, and your success will be halted if you believe that rejection is something that's a bad thing, or something that will make you think you're a failure, because it's not true. You're not a failure. I'm not a failure. No one's not a failure. So if you get rejected, even by a business proposal, a loan at the bank, or just trying to talk to somebody you like, even those type of rejections will cause you to not only ponder those thoughts for years, but if you don't handle rejection and see rejection from a different perception, then you're going to believe and continue to have the thought process that every time there's rejection is a sign that I'm a failure. And when you fail, like I said, when you fail, you're going upwards. You fail your way to you fail your way to success, and those who don't try, don't take a risk, they can't climb that ladder. They can't fail the way to the top. The only thing they can do is stay still, because when you aren't risking nothing and you're down here and you're just playing it safe, then the next guy that's hungry, that's taking risks, is going to pass that person. So think of failure as a flight of steps that you got to climb up. So think of each step as failure. You know, maybe it's 50 steps, maybe it's two flights of steps worth of failures. Yeah, so think of the steps as failures, and that the metaphor is walking over those steps. And each step you walk over, you're just one step closer to a yes. So always think as rejection as one step closer to a yes, because when you think as rejection as steps further from a no, and you feel yourself declining and staying still, well, that tells you right there you're in the wrong mindset. Your thought process is incorrect. It's You have a pessimistic thought process. So in order for you to develop that thought process of rejection and seeing rejection as a stepping stone to success, and not something that's awful, that'll ruin your day. For you to change that mindset, you may want to read a few books. You may want to read Think and Grow Rich. You may want to read what's that? The Magic of Thinking Big, things like that. And those books, that education will help transform your thought process and help you realize that rejection and anything that's in your path, it's just in your path. Just like how a rock is just there, on the ground for no reason. It's just there. It's in your path. So what do? When you see a rock or a curb, You walk over it or you move it. You walk around it, you move around it, and you adapt. So so yeah, I hope this camera angle's a little right. Should be. But but yeah, you have to change your thought process, and as soon as you change your thought process, then everything else unravels. Everything else gets um, you get to see the light at the end of the tunnel more when you are in a positive mindset and when you don't think of rejection as something that is out to ruin your day. Because to be honest with you, if you're not being rejected, if you're not failing throughout the whole day, then how are you getting stronger? How are you getting better? And if you spend your time hiding in the corner and not trying at all, then there's no seeds being planted. You know, even though you're going to be rejected, you still have to plant those seeds. You still got to plant the seeds, and you reap what you sow in this universe. So reaping what you sow and planting seeds regardless of rejection and feeling rejected, it's a brave thing, to keep going. So that's what we're here for. We're here on this earth as humans to thrive, to fail, to go through struggle, to in order to reap those rewards that we want. So think of it as that way. Think of it as when you're failing or you get rejected, you're going to reap those rewards sooner or later. Because when you put in work and you hustle, you put in something that you love, or if you want, even just simple as getting a loan at a bank, like I said, getting a bank loan, go to as many banks as possible. There's hundreds of banks around. Just keep going at them. Keep trying. You'll get that bank loan. There's someone out there that's willing to give that loan. And Thomas Edison, failed over 1,000 attempts to invent the light bulb and things like that. And Colonel Sanders, I don't know if you know his story, but I think he received something crazy like 100 or over 100 door-to-door no's when he tried to sell his recipe to the neighborhood. I don't know how many rejections it was, but it was, I'm not sure, but I gotta look this up again. But imagine going door to door with no job, you're struggling. Imagine being in his position, going door to door, selling your recipe, and you're just trying to see who's going to bite. You're trying to throw your fishing line out to see who's going to bite. So yeah, put yourself in his shoes. I don't know how many rejections he had. I think it's like thousands. I don't know. This is something crazy. I have to look at it, but yeah, just see, yourself. Okay, your back is against the wall, and you have to sell this recipe. That's pretty brave and admirable. And to keep going, you got to just believe in what you do, and believe that, I'm not going to stop regardless. And rejection, how you feel from the outcome of rejection, it doesn't even fucking matter, to be honest with you. It doesn't matter how you feel. What matters is, your thought process and how you take that rejection. Because you're gonna feel bad after the rejection. Okay, fine. We all feel bad, but are you gonna let that bad feeling ruin your day, or are you just gonna are you gonna look at it as, okay, it hurts. I feel bad that I got rejected, but I can get through this. I can work this out. Rejection. That was practice. Rejection. I got rejected. Okay. You gave me more rejections. You got to beg for the nose in a insane type of way. You gotta beg for the nose. You gotta be like, bring it on. You said no before. All right, say it again. So when you keep that attitude going, you're gonna get to a yes, guaranteed. It's only a numbers game. That's what rejection is. It's all about playing the numbers. I'm sure you guys gambled before. So yeah, make sure you play the numbers. Don't Don't stay stagnant because of fear of rejection. Just keep going, keep getting rejected till you get that yes, or get that promotion, or get that job, you know. So just follow the laws of the universe of reaping and sowing. You know, when you're putting in work, when you're reaping, something's going to sow, something's going to grow, something's going to pop up, and you, you plant a seed, something's going to pop up. So, yeah, make sure you keep planting those seeds, keep it moving, and never stop. So, this is James Wayne with Steer Your Mind. Um, Thanks for joining me once again on my vlog. And make sure if you want a free 20-minute session with me, which is for a limited time only, make sure you go to my email, steeryourmind1@gmail.com. Again, it's steeryourmind1@gmail.com for a free session, and we'll set something up from there. And this is again James Wayne with Steer Your Mind. Over, out, see ya. Have a good day.